man
You
go.
call him a child? Did you call the child the word?
Yeah, spoiler alert, while I censor it, she uses that word in this video multiple times. Rochester, Minnesota is where this happened. There's a man, we'll just say that he is not white, right? He is at the park with his children. He sees this woman start berating a little black boy, calling him the N-word, and he confronts her.
You call him a child? Did you call the child the word? It is my own business. You call him a Okay, why don't you have the boss to say it right now again? Okay. All right, that's what you say.
Look, Penny.
Nobody dig into your That little kid, you call him a the little child? Are you about to hit him? You chase him here?
Son, stop.
So that gives you the right to call a child, 5-year-old, and the N-word. That's what you're going to call him. You know, that's a hate speech. And you can be recorded for that. Huh.
Penny, look, Penny.
Okay, we'll see about that, what the internet has to say about you.
God help us. She claims that other child took her son's belongings. That's what kicked this off. The guy who recorded the video is familiar with the other child. When he brings his children there, that child and his siblings are often there and play together. The kid she's going after has autism. He doesn't behave in a neurotypical way. And even if he didn't have autism, nothing he could have done would justify her.
Yeah, man.
See, that in itself, before we even got to that, what she did is disgusting. And we'll go deeper than this. I'm just going to make these two statements. And then with the later information in regards to the child having autism, that's unforgivable, man. That little she-devil, that child of Satan, belongs not on this plane of existence. That's crazy. That's madness. Grown woman, grown adults.
Terrible behavior. Terrible behavior. Absolute terrible behavior.
Calling him slurs and pursuing him physically, which is what she says she was doing before this guy intervened. He said after he stopped recording, she sat down, hurled more slurs, told him and his wife that they should leave the country, and then got on the phone and acted like she was calling someone to come down there and handle things. Fortunately, no one came, and eventually she packed up her child and left. But this woman is a danger to children.
Yeah.
She doesn't need to be on a playground or around other kids, and she has at least one child of her own, which is also concerning. So Rochester, Minnesota, someone do me a favor. Take a close look at her tattoos. You can see her face clearly. Someone please tell me who she is.
This woman, she's at a playground. This child, whoever this child is, I believe it's a black child. Some child business is going on. She reckons he tried to go into her child's bag. She then calls the child the N-word. The camera switches on. And when the camera switches on, what we've just seen is what happened. Now, that being said, this woman, folks, put a GoFundMe online after this. So she made a GoFundMe after this situation happened. When she put the GoFundMe up, people, I see what D42 said there. She's now raised $375,000. This woman has now raised. So forget the incident. Look at this incident, folks. And even without the child having autism, that was wrong what this woman did. To call that child any name, because it's a child. Do you know what I mean? It's a child. What should have happened is she should have found the child's parents and then said, excuse me, this is what your son just did. And then that's where you take it from. Hopefully the parent should call him over and say, what did you just do? Apologize. And everyone continuing playing. But instead she calls him this racial term, which as a boy myself, I got called that the early stage, I got called Blackie. I got called Blackie, I did, in the middle of a judo match. I think I was like, yeah, man, in the middle of a judo match. I was like, I can't remember exactly the age I was, but I was young. And a man, just as it started, he goes, you effing Blackie. You know what I mean? And then I just pieced him up and got disqualified. Now, what I'm saying is, she handled this wrong. So it's already in her heart. She's attacked this little child. And after the fact, she's put up a GoFundMe and raised that much money. There's not much more that needs to be said, folks. You're seeing everything that's going on. And this woman is a lot of man's type. I'm gonna keep it real.
Yeah,
A lot of man would lie down with this woman and feel no way, even after seeing this.
Come on.
And to me, it's absolutely crazy that she did this and she's been able to raise this money. It's absolutely crazy to me. Absolutely crazy. Yeah, of course. Come through, Noble. Come through.
Code. Sticking to the code. See, some black people still have morals and a moral compass, etc. But we don't have a code. Our parents don't, when we're born, give us a handbook to say, you're an original man or an original woman. This is how you dictate and how you should, carry yourself in public. And these are the things that you can lean on, etc. These people have that, especially this she-devil.
Videotaped woman whose racial slurs against child went viral raises 300K online. A woman who went viral after she was videotaped in a confrontation for using a racial slur against a child has raised hundreds of thousands of dollars online, which she claims she now needs to relocate for her family's safety. Wow. While some may have donated to get her out of the community, others defended her actions in their replies to the fundraiser.
Yeah.
Is it Shiloh?
I can't see.
Shiloh or whatever. And Shiloh Hendrix was videotaped.
Shiloh,
Shiloh, yes. Shiloh Hendrix was videotaped as a man confronted her about using the slur against a child at Soldiers Field Memorial Park in Rochester, Minnesota. She laughed and stuck her tongue out at him as she carried her own child on her hip. Hendrix defended her actions and told the man that the child had stolen her kid's diaper bag. When told the language she was using was hate speech, the woman responded that she didn't give a S. The man said, "We'll see about that, what the internet has to say about you." He added, "I have never seen anybody be racist to a child on the spectrum of autism. Today, this is her. It's unclear exactly when the footage was taken. Civil rights leaders condemned the woman for using the slur, even as her Give Send Go fundraiser amassed 300,000 since Thursday. It's now at 375, folks. Hendrix identified herself on the fundraiser page as the woman in the video, said she created the fundraiser, which she entitled "Help Me Protect My Family," after she claimed her personal information, including her address and social security number, had been leaked.
What did I say?
Yeah, facts. Additionally, the woman said she had received online threats. "I fear that we must relocate," Hendrix wrote. "We have been threatened to the extreme by people online. Anything will help. We cannot and will not live in fear." The mother again defended her actions, saying, "I called the kid out for what he was." Some who donated said in the comment section that they were defending the white race and free speech. Others advised her to use the money towards legal fees. "We are all fatigued and know that rather than changing their behavior, minorities insist on trying to police our words," said Elijah Schaefer. Look at these surnames, folks, who donated $650. In a written statement, the Rochester Police Department said it's aware of the video and has received multiple calls related to it. "We are gathering information and actively looking into the matter," a department spokesman told Newsfeed. Boy, what can you say? What can you say, Noble? This is normalized behavior. And the thing about this is, like you said, there's a community that stand by people like this. If you look at Adolescence, there's a scene in Adolescence where the dad in the last episode goes to B&Q, and there's a youth working in B&Q, and he's like, "Yo, you should go online and start a GoFundMe. We would support you." You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
It's just one of them things. So think about it. This woman's really raised nearly, it might be at 400K now. This morning, before I started the stream, in preparation for the stream, I seen that it was at 375. Madness. And the facts are this: a child is a child, but a man will donate to someone who abused the child. So all I'm saying is, mans can pay attention or not pay attention. Just understand what you are seeing here. And this is what I'm saying. Even when I realized, is when I got talking to a man who kind of knows the inner workings of Tommy Robinson's thing. And he was showing me that in a bad month, my man makes 20K. In a bad month.
Yes.
So I'm trying to show you, it's like them man who have I'm not going to say the balls, but who go against certain things will be financially backed to make sure. Because even with him, with Robinson, enough people don't know, the brother's got multiple properties here and abroad. That's why he can afford to be in jail for 6 months and a year here and 6 months, because he's financially backed. And that's how it is for all these other men. Even when you look at the man's, like I would say our counterparts, Noble, is that correct? Like a Paul Joseph Watson. Rich.
Come on.
You get what I'm saying? But if you try and do this on this side of the fence,
nah, no one's.
Need I say more?
Come on.
Need I say more? So that there's nothing shocking about that. There's nothing shocking about that. That, you know, white supremacists have stood behind that kind of behavior to where this child was abused. It was mishandled by the parent, you know, and this is the irrational behavior of certain indigenous women. I know we just put that name out there. We know that she's not that, but we just say that we just say that. But I'm saying that's normalized. And if you go back to the stream last week, we so eloquently broke down the King Kongs and all these things. What did we say to you? That's the most protected thing on planet Earth.